So, there are a few things I wanted to bring up that are going to be affecting the channel in the coming weeks. Three of which I'm excited to announce. They're things I've been working on behind the scenes for quite some time, and I think they're ready to roll, and I want to bring them to your attention. One of which is annoying, and I don't really have as much control over, but let's get that out of the way now, so we can end this video on a bit of a positive note. On Friday, August 16th, I've got jury duty. Or, well, of course, I might have jury duty. There is always a chance that I'm not picked for a trial, or maybe there's no trials that need juries on the day that I'm called in. So this could mean nothing other than one stream being rescheduled, which I was already planning on doing. We'll talk about why in a minute here. But it also could mean 5 weeks worth of exhaustion, and that would impact my creative output. So this is kind of just Schrodinger's absence. I might be gone for a bit, I might not be. This timing especially sucks because I feel like I'm starting to get my groove back for content creation after a slight burnout from the streamathon that we did in July. But I'd likely have to cut back on doing streams and videos if I'm chosen for a jury, as my time would be eaten up by the case, not to mention that I want to take my role as a juror seriously, so my mental energy when I get home would likely be drained even if I did find the time to create some content. And no, I will not talk about my experience as a juror until I am dismissed, so please don't ask on live streams. Thank you. If I do get chosen for a jury, expect only Sunday streams for up to about 5 weeks, along with maybe one video if we're lucky. If I don't get chosen, however, just expect a community post announcing that this video was a false alarm. Fortunately, jury duty is the only thing that's negative for us to talk about today. We can move on to some of the more exciting things. Now, I said that we're rescheduling the stream on the 16th of August. Now, that is in part because of the jury duty, but it's also because my birthday is on... Okay, weird audio splice here. Apparently the first time around I was so tired I said Wednesday, August 16th. No, August 14th? Not the 16th. The 16th is the Friday. Anyways, Wednesday, August 14th. And, as with previous years, I want to do something special and a little self-indulgent. Now that I'm able to stream on my phone, even if I've had a lot of technical difficulties doing so, I think it would be fun to do something in person. Now, obviously, this probably means an operating session on our 4x6 0130 layout, but there's something else that we can do. Unwrap gifts live, and not just any gifts, community gifts, gifts from you guys. Recently, I've been able to open a P.O. box, so if you want to send me anything, big or small, it can be something as significant as... Okay, please don't send me an elephant, but if you want to send me like a little letter, go right ahead, you can. Anything's appreciated. See the on-screen information if you're interested. I know a few of you will have a field day with this. Now, longer term, outside of just accepting gifts for my birthday, this is an exciting development since I can now sell things, such as custom-painted locomotives and rolling stock. I can also take commissions for custom-painted locomotives and rolling stock. I'm not really sure how I'd price this sort of stuff, but I'll figure that out over time. After all, I've got plenty of coaches to repaint and sell, and I can fine-tune the pricing while I'm working on those. Speaking of selling things, we've got a merch shop now. Now, some of you might have already noticed this, it has been open for a few months, but that was more of like a test or placeholder in order to integrate appropriately with YouTube and make sure everything was working right and it was streamlined. So now that it's finished, now that I've been able to test that, I've adjusted the prices accordingly to be a little bit more reasonable and added a couple more things that you can buy. The shop mostly consists of stickers, but there's also some shirts, wall art, a mouse pad, and the classic shot glass for when you derail. Now, I do plan on adding some more merch in the future, but I'm kind of pulling blanks on what I want to add, so if you have any ideas for some fun items that I could sell, let me know in the comments. The last thing that I'd like to bring up today is a small change to membership pricing that happened a few weeks back. Okay, actually, a kind of big change. So, if you want to join our Sunday live stream operating sessions in Railroader, the price to do so, it's been lowered. Tier 3 channel memberships are now $20 instead of $25, which is a reduction in price of 20%. And Tier 2 Ko-Fi memberships, which achieve practically the same thing and allow you to join our railroad sessions, are now $12 instead of $20, which is a price reduction of about 40%. So if you've ever wanted to join one of our operating sessions on Sundays, now is as good a time as ever. We mostly organize these sessions via a hidden text chat on our community Discord, which you might have to join to really get the full experience of these membership tiers. And we sometimes have bonus sessions in the middle of the week. And if you just want access to those behind the scenes conversations that we have throughout the week, you can get those through the lower membership tiers. So, to sum everything up, I have jury duty, which might cause a bit of a hiatus in the middle of the month. My birthday's coming up in the middle of the month, and you can now send me things, and I can now send you things. There is now a merch store that you can buy stuff through, and membership tiers are now a little bit easier to access, financially speaking. And that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching through to the end. Cheers, folks.